Thank you, Chair. Just like to add to what David has said, that congratulations for this, what one of the panelists called a world-class rehabilitation program. Unfortunately, there is very little PR about this. This must be marketed more enthusiastically. But having said that, I have 4 short questions. My first question is, was there at any time a thought about reintegrating some of the ex-combatants into the security forces? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is, was there ever any use made of ex-combatants in the demining process, about locations and where and what kind of help? My third question is about de-radicalization. What is the experience about zero de-radicalized ex-combatant? Some idea on that. And I hope you will share your expertise with a friendly neighbor. For example, in Nepal, they are going through this rehabilitation process, and instead of Nepal reinventing the wheel, some help could be transferred to Nepal. Thank you.
Thank you, General. General, will you handle whatever you can of those?
Thank you, sir. And for your first question, reintegrating, I'll take the first and the second both together. And reintegrating them into security forces, of course, so far we have not done any plans onto the security forces, though there were a couple of demands or the requests. But there is a process at present to absorb them into police department in this area. And demining, I know there was a couple of requests from couple of beneficiaries to join, and some INGOs who are doing demining in Kilinoch area has made the request. It came to me and we have recommended and we have forwarded it. Very soon these people also will be taken into the demining activities with these INGOs. And the de-radicalization, I think Dr. Malkanti will take. And about the Nepal, it's at the higher level.
When you think of de-radicalization, I think it's important to look at the factors that help to radicalize. So the Commissioner General covered 6 areas of rehabilitation, which was educational, vocational, psychosocial, social, cultural, familial, and extracurricular and creative therapies. So when you look at de-radicalizing, particularly ex-combatants, we've also looked at the components that help to radicalize. Each one of those components were denied to the ex-combatants or the cadres. And by denying that or by manipulating that, it is possible to keep a person within a mindset which helps to radicalize the individual. So with the rehabilitation programs that have been implemented, it is bringing those components back into the lives of the beneficiaries. So when these programs are conducted, it systematically brings in those particular components. So education was denied. In rehab, the Commissioner General mentioned a series of different levels of educational programs that were conducted for adults and children. Vocational, the terrorist organization kept the beneficiaries, the combatants within a narrow sphere of vocational training that helped to maximize their aims. So here the vocational training was expanded based on a very comprehensive assessment of interests, of skill, of the area from which they come from, and the vocational training was provided. Psychosocial programs help to change the mindset in terms of helping the individual to go within themselves and come up with answers. So if we look at Sushila Raja's counseling program that she conducted, that was a very comprehensive, in-depth program where the beneficiaries engaged in that series, as well as I believe she was able to challenge fixed ideas and thoughts that the beneficiaries had at that time. She was able to challenge it. She was able to help them to move forward, to break through the ideology that has been implanted, and to actually look at society, to look at what is happening around them. This was a group of people that was taught to hate the military, taught to hate Sinhalese whom they've never met, and taught to flush out the Muslims from areas whom they had not interacted with. So it was possible for the organization to build a mindset of hatred. So this is a process of reversing that mindset. And it was important to have a very safe environment, like the rehab environment, where beneficiaries could actually tell their ideas without fear of reprisal. The beneficiaries, it was an ethos where the beneficiary was able to sit with the ordinary soldier in the rehab center and speak about things that they have done, because they had the confidence that there won't be a backlash, because the whole system is geared towards helping the beneficiaries to work through the issues and to be reintegrated, not to punish. It is not a punitive ethos. It is about you talk through